Good morning, this is Trooper Jones, and I'm here at Patriotic Hall for a special presentation to my family. Glenn, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Glenn Roosevelt. I'm the former curator of the archives here at Bob Hope Patriotic Hall on Figueroa Street in downtown Los Angeles. This is the home of Los Angeles County Department of Military and Veterans Affairs.
Okay, and Glenn, obviously we have a bust here of my father, but can you talk about the program that was created that basically created this bust and maybe more, and what the program was about?
Sure. I put together a booklet here. We do this for each of the busts when we have a family member. The program, when it was here at Bob Hope Patriotic Hall, was called Face to Face, 100 World War II Veterans. This is, you can see, we got a nameplate here and an original photograph of Ron's father, Frederick Douglass Jones, from World War II. So there were three artists on the west side. One, Claire Hanazukas, was affiliated with UCLA, and then she had two other collaborators, Gilda Schwartz and Kaya Keel, and they honored World War II veterans by creating these bust sculptures of them as they appeared in the 2000-2001 time frame. And the exhibit was presented a few places on the west side. First place was Mount St. Mary's College on the west side, then other galleries on the west side. And then in 2004, the program shifted over here to Bob Hope Patriotic Hall. The artists made arrangements with the hall to have an exhibit here. This is the flyer from 2001 when the exhibit was called War and Peace and Clay. Then it was renamed to Face to Face 100 World War II Veterans. And as I said, when it came here in 2004, this was the flyer then, a large poster showing World War II photos and the sculptors, and put on exhibit here at Bob Hope Patriotic Hall. The sculptures, the busts, were mounted on pedestals throughout the building. We had them on all of our 8 active floors. It was very well received, and the exhibit stayed here until 2007 when we did our refurbishment of the hall. And then everything went in storage until the hall was reopened in 2013. Unfortunately, by 2013, because of the renovation, we didn't have room to house the exhibit anymore because so many spaces have been turned over to new equipment and reapportioned for offices for our VSOs to aid veterans. So at that time, when we realized we couldn't exhibit them anymore, we did get some of the busts out on exhibit to other places. Fred's bust and some others went to the National World War II Museum in New Orleans, and then there was another exhibit at the Nimitz Museum of the Pacific War down in Texas. After those exhibits, and realizing we couldn't exhibit them here at the hall anymore, then the artists, along with the hall, made the decision that the best thing that we could do with the bust was, if the families wished to have them, we would offer the bust to the families. So that's what we're doing. And in this particular case, we're giving the bust of Ron's father, Frederick Douglass Jones, to Ron and the family.
Okay, Glenn, and thank you very much. Yeah, as I think back to when the busts were being done, I can remember my father telling me the Gene Archer Museum used to have this Western Days program in the summertime, featuring cowboys actors from that day, or from an early film. I remember Herb Jeffries being there, the singing cowboy from the black Western films of the 30s, Glenn Thurman, Jim Pickens, and others being at this program. And my father was always there because he was a Buffalo Soldier. And if I remember correctly, within this program, it consists of 100 plus veterans from World War II, men and women.
Correct.
In all ethnic groups, but my father is the only Buffalo Soldier representative in that group of 100 World War II veterans. And again, Buffalo Soldiers played a key part in World War II. Another thing that people didn't realize, that we still had black men on horseback serving their country during that time, and they spent from 43 to 44 providing border patrol between the United States and Mexico during that time on horseback, and they were there as a front line of defense for our country. If the Germans or Japanese were to attack us from the south, then they would have came up against the Buffalo Soldiers as that front line of defense. And again, from the Jonestown, we want to thank you, we want to thank the artists and Bob Hope Patriotic Hall for making this donation or providing this gift back to our family. Thank you very much, Glenn.
It's our pleasure.
Thank you.